There on the corner. Thought it was, because that's 21. Unless these three are 21, which is very weird. But yeah, this is it right here. So, pretty freaking awesome. They just took the whole space. It's just like, why? But they want to show us, so let's go inside. Hello guys. Good morning. We came to check out some stuff. I'm live streaming as well too, so you guys can, yeah. So what you guys have new to show me? Ooh.
Yeah. Well, so these are our VS. They've been out for like roughly a year now.
Yeah.
These are all the eye lenses right here. So, is there any specific thing that you like?
Oh no. Well, I was using the 18 to 35R
1835R
for A mount, because that's a rare one.
A mount.
Yeah, you guys had it for A mount, and as soon as you guys released that, I bought it.
Ah, nice.
But it got stolen. So, and that was like my favorite, like zoom, like wide to zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my favorite. Hopefully you guys are coming out with a Mark II.
Like in that, like it wouldn't be in that range, but it would be like a 17 to 40.
Yeah.
That's also a really cool like range if you like that 18 to 35.
Yeah, but the 18 and 35 was special though.
Yeah,
It hit the C spot for everything I do. Video, photo, landscape.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just hit the spot. Are you guys planning it?
Like, sorry?
Are you guys planning to come out with a Mark II?
A mount?
Yeah. No, not an A mount, but for the 18 and 35.
That I wouldn't know, honestly. We will only get the information like a day or two before you guys. So
Oh, okay.
It's a bit rough. But would you like to try the BS?
Yeah, because actually, you guys want to see that VS?
Yeah, the BS. So we have two different bodies. We have a full black and then a full silver. And we have the accompanying lenses to go with the silver now. And before, there was only the black lenses. That
Okay.
was our whole thing. Now we have the accompanying silvers. So, we have a 24 millimeter. I like to shoot on the 24 millimeter. This is 3.5. Oh, this is the F2. This is one of our newer ones. And one of the ways you can tell that it's the newer one, this is the older way our logo would be, and this is the newer one.
This is this clickless as well?
It's clicked.
Oh, it's clicked.
It's clicked, yeah.
You can't declick it.
You cannot declick this, unfortunately.
Okay.
No.
Oh, that would be so cool.
So these are all haptic. So you can push this if you don't feel anything pushing back, right?
Yeah.
So now, if you power it on right down there,
See?
now
Oh,
if
that's
you touch any of those.
Wait. We need to focus on that. That was a really fast boot up time. Like the boot time was pretty fast. I pressed it and then boom.
Done. Yeah. Easy.
That's pretty.
And if you want to put it on standby, you just push that again, and then you'll see that small little window right there, 100% battery. And then once you touch that power, or once you touch the shutter, it should power right up.
Oh,
Instantaneous.
nice.
Yeah.
How long's the battery life on this?
I would say like 300 shots roughly.
300? That's not too bad.
Sorry, just give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Battery life? Yeah, battery life. It's about 300 shots, right?
Look at this, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I blast it like in a full day, depending on how much I shoot, or I blast it midday, shooting with the camera if I'm just consistently shooting,
Right.
like half a day. But what I do is I carry a portable power bank, and so when I'm not shooting, I hook up my BF to a portable
Oh,
power bank, and
Type
it's
C.
charging along the way. So I can go on a full day of shooting consistently.
So what's like when you're using the Type C with the battery, does that affect the battery duration of life span on the battery, or does it like kind of like use both at the same time, or just use one
Just use one.
at a time? So it detects, the camera detects. Okay. Right.
Yeah, right. Correct. Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, because most people would like to know that, because the battery's important. Battery has to last pretty much a long time, because sometimes batteries could be expensive.
The batteries are replaceable too.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's.
Oh,
That's it.
Easy in.
wow, that's a pretty small battery.
Yep.
It's like
Single
a,
cell.
yeah.
So that's why honestly it lasts about 250 to 300, but it's a really nice like weighted battery. So
That's pretty small.
slot that in.
Look at this, guys. This is nice.
The single USB, you can use this USB to charge as well as data transfer as well.
Oh.
Since this doesn't have an SD card, it's memory inside.
Yeah, that is the thing about me. Like, I have a whole bunch of SD cards, and that needs to be used. But that's pretty. What's like the capacity on it? It's like, what's the start?
230 gigs.
230 gigs.
So
to
you're
start?
getting over 14,000 JPEGs, over 4,300 RAW files.
Well, I don't normally do JPEGs. I do RAW.
So you'll get over 4,300 RAW, and then over 2.5 hours of 6K video with that.
Exposure dial.
And what I've learned to do is it catalogs your photography by day. So what I'll do is I'll export yesterday's photography, and then I'll wipe it off of the camera to free up memory. So I never have to worry about running out of memory because it's allowed me to become more disciplined in how I save my photography. Whereas when I have a ton of memory cards too, and I have to figure out how to catalog each memory card and know what's
Correct,
in it.
yes.
And to me that becomes a challenge, and that's one of the things I do favor about these is that I can walk out the door and not worry about, do I have a memory card with me? I can just go out and shoot, catalogs it by the day, so I know how to access that photography by whatever day I shot it.
So are you saying that the camera also is learning from you as well?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say so.
Yeah. And what's the mask capacity on the camera? 1 terabyte?
No, it's 230 gigs.
Just 230 gigs? Nothing higher. So if anyone is looking for something a little bit more intensive, like let's say like a wildlife photographer, then he has to be out there for like 5-6 days. And I've been through that. So, being out there for 5-6 days, you run through SD cards. So, because you don't know which shot you're gonna make. You have some pretty shots, but you don't know which one. Now you gotta go home and go through all those. So that's why I was asking, because for me, I can literally burn up 230 like that on a trip for a week, and then export them to my, external SSD. Yeah.
That's the beauty of this. You can export it to the external SSD on the go. So
Okay.
it gives you an option to transfer everything off and then erase it completely.
So if I was one of those Times Square shooters, you know what I'm talking about. And I had the laptop, I got the the Mac, the iPad, and I'm doing work. Is this capable of transferring to Photoshop on the fly, or?
To Photoshop on the fly?
Yeah.
Transferring to Photoshop on the fly from this, I haven't done it yet. But do you know the capabilities of the DF1 straight into Photoshop?
Like to a computer or from your phone?
Yeah, because let's say I was like one of those shooters in Times Square, and they got the iPad, and out there shooting, trying to get customers, and it goes straight to to Photoshop or Lightroom. Is it capable of like doing the same?
So it doesn't support tethered shooting, but
Right.
you can transfer via USB-C. So
Okay.
you connect the camera to like your iPad and then transfer the photos, basically like an external drive.
Okay.
So like drag and drop whatever photos you want. Once you plug in the camera to like a mobile device, it'll recognize that it's been plugged in and ask you how you want to connect it.
Correct.
So you basically tell it that you want it to work as like an external storage device.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the camera you can select what photos you want to transfer. So you can select individual photos, you can select photos from the entire day, you can transfer all photos.
Okay.
And then it will send those photos over to your device.
Right.
And then they'll be on that photo roll as if it had taken them like on
Okay.
the device. And then from there, you can open like if you have a flight control on it or something, it'll be accessible like any photo that you've taken.
Okay. So for you wedding photographers out there or you street shooters, no, it doesn't really support the teleshooting, but you do have an option. Yeah, it's not that bad.
Or like those photographers that want to get photography to say a tourist right away.
Yeah.
What I go USB-C to my phone, because I've seen where they do that, where they're like, here, I'm going to just airdrop it to you, right? So I can go from this USB-C to my phone's USB-C, quickly dump the photography, and then airdrop it to whoever's getting photography from it.
Okay.
So
Because
that's an option if you don't want to, do edits
Right.
on Photoshop, or I could on my phone if I wanted to do that.
well,
but
I was considering doing what they were doing down on Times Square, but I don't want to be part of that. What I want to do is like if someone asks me to take a picture and I have my, let's say my iPad or a portable tablet, and I was like, okay, how long do you have? Like, I got time. Like, oh, I want to edit it all. I like to add my photos on the fly too.
I did that yesterday for 2 guests that were outside. They're visiting from Hawaii, and they're having fun. And so I took their picture, And I was able to go from my camera to my phone, just quick edits, and then drop them to them. They were stoked.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
wow,
that's
so
the
cool.
appreciation you get from visitors or from a friend or from someone you just randomly meet on the street. You get that smile. You just like walk away like, I feel, yeah, I'm the man. Like they walked up to me. They didn't go to you. They didn't go to you. They walked up to me. That's how. Yeah, I like it. But also, Chelsea was raving about a lens. You guys just
35mm f1.4, the brand new one.
yeah.
There it is.
She was raving about this.
30% more compact, 50%
Oh,
lighter.
this is way lighter than the original.
That's right.
Oh, guys, if you guys have touched the original, you'd be like, whoa, wait. This is much lighter. Oh, this is by far much lighter.
Yeah, it's pretty significant revision.
I see why she was raving.
And it's faster. Than
Yeah,
the
so the previous version used what's called the stepping motor for autofocus. This uses our new linear motor, so it's quite a bit faster autofocus as well.
So, guys, you have no idea how light this is. Oh, my panda.
It's a featherweight.
It's just, it does have some earth and some weight to it, but this is by far way light than before. Oh, this is amazing. So that's what you did with most of your new lineup of all your lenses, basically. Made them lighter, made them faster.
General direction, way things are going. We're trying to scale the size down as much as possible, but our team's priority is always first and foremost the image quality. So that's an area that our designers are never going to skip on, and that, it's glass that delivers that. Our lenses are always, they're going to be pretty strongly corrected to remove distortion, vignetting, magnetic aberration. A lot of lens design now is shifting more and more of that to camera profiles. Our team's a little old school, that we still do as much
I like old
as
school.
we can in the glass, so that the lens is delivering as clean an image as possible to the sensor, so that we're not relying on the camera's processing to do that.
Right.
And glass is still, it makes up the bulk of the
I still shoot manually.
Yeah.
Even if I get an autofocus lens, which everyone knows, I would just like tell everyone, I don't want to use autofocus because it's not that I don't like it, it's just like, I need to still train my eye.
Yeah.
I need to train my eye for everything I shoot and stay sharp. Because autofocus is doing the job for you. You're not putting your eye to the camera. You're just like,
You want to create the image.
Yeah.
You want to create it.
Well, and when you start relying on a tool for something, when you stop using that muscle, you lose it.
but I only use that if, like, let's say I was doing a rollerblading shoot and someone needed some quick
There are times
quick
when
work. That's when you use autofocus. Boom, 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 boom. Because sometimes in manual you might miss a shot.
Yeah.
But then with me, I shoot 5 times it's back to back. Everything I shoot is 5 images of everything.
Yeah.
So even when I'm doing street, try to like,
make sure you've got some coverage.
yeah. But is there anything you guys else want to talk about and show?
The other new lens would be the 15 1.4 for the APS-C, the crop sensor cameras that came out last year.
Oh, the little pancake.
Yeah, little guy.
The little guy, everyone. Wait, someone did a video on this. I think it was another YouTuber, I think. I think he used this for all his vlogs. It would come to mind. But wow, this thing is tiny.
Yeah, so
Look
this is
at that,
essentially
guys.
replacing our 16 1.4, which is also a significant reduction in size relative to that.
Guys, this is like me going to Uzukawa and getting a sake shot. Seriously, this is how it feels. It feels like
Yeah.
Yeah, very light.
very light. There you go.
But yeah, those are the two new lenses so far for this year.
What's your names, by the way?
This is Aaron.
Aaron.
This is Omar, and I'm Jorge.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Glad you guys are back in New York. I want to come by, do a live stream, show everyone what's happening, and now I'm going back to Brooklyn.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming in. Your name?
It's Keiki, but everyone calls me Panda.
Okay, very
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, Maven, Michael, you know Michael the Maven. Yeah, I'm using his filters. So I said I was going to invade Sigma. So
Well, we're glad you came by.
yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. All right, that was fun. So now we learned something about why I love Sigma so much. I need to get that 18 to 35 for the Canon. I need to get that lens somehow for the Canon. I missed that lens. It was like the sweet butter. But the reason why I asked for the 18 to 35 Mark II, if they come up with one, because it was one of my favorite lenses. The 35 was my favorite lens, but it was heavy. It was heavy, but now it's extremely much lighter. But I just wanted to show you guys. Here's some stickers. Oh, I'm definitely putting this sticker somewhere. I might put this somewhere. Okay. Here's a microfiber cloth. Here's a booklet. But hopefully you guys learned something, because the reason why I ask these types of questions is to, you know, see if I'm interested in the future. I'm always interested in the future, but, you know, sometimes when I go to these events, a lot of people don't really have a lot to say. They just see you and they just say, hello, how you doing? Say something. If you need any questions, just ask. But I like how the Sigma team literally just straight up came to me, said hello, and like introduced me to cameras, lenses, etc., etc. And that's why I had to ask, is there anything else? But that small 15, it's like a sake cup. It's like a sake cup. Go to Uzakawa, just like, they should, Sigma, this might be a good idea. You should make sake cups, versions of that lens, but sake version. That'll be sick. But anyway, guys, I wanted to show you guys what was going on in Sigma. Very good brand. I really like this brand. Really like that 1835. Holy crap, man. I need to get that lens back. But anyway, back to the city nonsense. I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was fun for me. So now, if I bring people, to see if I can bring some tourists. But Chelsea, so Chelsea is still a model slash married slash a fellow, mind you, she's married to another fellow photographer, and she just ran on this lens, the 35. And that's why I'm saying that is so much lighter. That 35 was so heavy. It wasn't heavy, it was just like, ooh, oh, yeah, getting a workout, baby. But now it's like, what? That's a big change in the weight. The weight is the big change, and it's much faster. What? See, this is why I love photography. But I had to mention Michael the Raven. I promised Maven Filters I would come down and invade the Sigma booth, which I did. Invaded, asked some questions. But I'm pretty sure they noticed that, you know, look, I got a Maven hat on, the Maven Filters. You gotta move out the street, bro. Jesus. You don't want to let them, like I said, people drive terribly in New York City. Look, got the Maven Filters. Never leave home without it. All right, let's go back to the subway. Let's go back to Brooklyn. Yeah, we did all that just to show you guys what Sigma has to offer. I did that for just 10 minutes of their time. I hope it was 10 minutes of their time. So subscribe, like, and share. But see you guys in the next video.